Hello. You know, like that one restaurant where the restaurant is just there for the locals so that they could enjoy the food, even though it's not actually that good, even though the food is quite bland. It's not really that delectable. It's not like Michelin star level type of delicious, but it's just there for the locals there. Just a place that everybody knows to hang out, and some occasionally to eat, and they're quite cheap, but they're not exactly clean. Because I just went to a restaurant like that in front of this hospital, and there's a big ass cockroach just passing by under my chair, and I was just looking at it like nice to meet you. I guess you're the owner of this restaurant. I'm okay with it though. Cool. I'm never going there again, but I don't really have a problem with it. But the food wasn't even that good. But yeah, there's a lot of people in there because, like I said, it's just for people to just occasionally go there. It's a strategic place. Anyway, so I finished reading this book today called, what was the book called? The Last House on Needless Street. It's actually quite sad. I felt like I want to cry when I was reading the book, but I was outside, so I was in public. I couldn't cry. You are believed to think in a certain way when you were reading the book. You think of a certain way for the characters. You believe that the characters, oh, this one is downright evil, but then it just becomes all sad because maybe you're evil, but maybe evil comes to you, you know? It's something like that. There's this one guy named Ted. He is, I think, around his 30s or his 40s, and he is believed to be a suspect for this one kidnapping case. Lulu is a girl who the police and the public suspect that Ted might kidnap. Delilah, D, is a girl who are seeking justice for her sister, Lulu. Lulu got kidnapped, and Lulu is actually her sister. So she's seeking justice for Lulu. She even moved to a house next to Ted's house, so like he become Ted's neighbor, just so that she would know what actually happened to her sister. Is her sister still alive? And you would think that, oh, it's quite predictable, you know, you already got the answer. Ted is the kidnapper. But is it though? Is it? And even if he is the kidnapper, why did he do it? Oh, I also forgot to mention that Ted has a daughter, Lauren. So what? Like, Ted kidnaps a girl named Lulu and her daughter is Lauren? Isn't that quite predictable? But is it? It's not like what you think it is. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it talks a lot about trauma, mental trauma, and what exactly the mind, how powerful the mind is when adapting or protecting us from trauma. And I mean trauma like, in this case, childhood psychological mentally abuse. And it just talks about what a trauma can do to someone, how bad a person could turn out after enduring this trauma. And you would understand towards the end why Ted has this tendencies to forget things. He seems to kind of like, one time he would remember something and then he would black out. I like this book. It's just such a theme that has been brought up, has been talked about. It is an intricate theme, but the author makes it seem like it's quite understandable. I get quite emotional. This book makes me quite emotional. I think I'm gonna take a sleep. I'm gonna take a nap. It's 4 p.m. I am restless. But the book talks about how mentally draining it is to take such immense pain and abuse. Not everyone has the same will to leave. So it takes a lot of courage, a lot of patience, and a lot of enduring, just trying to hold it together. It's quite sad. Oh, by the way, I also saw a lot of people come up with their own assumptions of the story. And because there's a lot of metaphors in the book and there's also just a lot of different perspective, you would question which one is the reliable one, which one is the unreal I can't say those words. Which one is the reliable one and which one is the fuck, I'm not gonna say that word. That sounds like, no, okay, you know what I meant. Unreliable. Why couldn't I say it just now? But yeah, you would realize that I thought wrong. I see a lot of people have different takes on it, different perspective. There are some that I agree, some that I don't. Why am I just like getting alright, I feel like it's your, I think it depends on the reader how they want to see it. For me, it is quite claustrophobic in a way. You can feel and you can imagine, but I'm not really good at imagining, but you can feel it, the atmosphere of what it's like being trapped. That one, the author described in such a good way. I recommend it. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.